He sucks too, that guy. Dave Grohl.
Okay, well, don't try to dig Grohl into this. Like, I feel like I don't want to talk about this.
Right, semantics. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Just pretend for the story. Just pretend she was your good friend.
Yes, she was my bestie.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Nicole.
That's Nicole.
And I'm Jake.
That's Jake.
Who's that?
And this is Talk
And this is
Nasty
Talk Nasty to Me.
You know, my bare ass butt cheeks have been like sitting right where you're sitting recently. Like the last
No, you're
week
never
and a
nude.
half.
You always are wearing a swimsuit.
So believe it or not, you look like Squid, that one cat who has like a third eyelid, and then it sometimes, like, you know what I'm talking about, with the really long teeth, like he looks like a vampire and he's black, and his eye sometimes when he blinks,
I like it.
It comes over his eye. You have to insert it. And now this is going to be incentive for Jake to actually insert a video into the thing.
Here. Okay, wait. Before we get too like off track, I need to say something. I met someone today, and you're not gonna ever fucking believe who I met. I was sitting at the doctor's office. I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm sitting there, and I'm literally sitting in the waiting room. Okay, I'm sitting there. She comes in.
Jake has been telling me this all day and texted me about it and has been bragging about it to me and my mom, because my mom is on the other side of the wall right now.
And I've been dropping subtle hints all day too, like seeing if you'd be able to like.
I am
it.
really curious, and I'm gonna play like 21 questions with you about it. Okay, so we're at the doctor, and this person's
I'm at the doctor. The person's like walks past me, goes to use the bathroom. They are a celebrity. They walk past me. They go to use the bathroom. Okay, they use the bathroom for like a concerningly long time. I'm like, oh my God. She shit. No, she didn't. No, I'm just kidding. But then like this old man passes me again, and he like knocks on the door, and she's like, occupied. Wild, right?
She didn't say occupado.
Occupado. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like she comes out of the bathroom. I'm like, oh, I definitely know exactly who this is.
Were you starstruck?
I was a little nervous because I said to her, I said, oh, do I know you from TikTok? And she goes, yes. And we shook hands. I introduced myself. I said, my name's Jake. She said, my name is. And I was like, it's really nice to meet you. And she's like, yeah, I come here. Like, and I'm like, oh my God, so do I. And she's like, oh, cool. Well, have a good appointment. And I was like, you too. And she went off on her merry way.
How often are you guys getting, what are they called? Oh my God.
Pap smears.
No, not pap smears. Gross.
Colonoscopies.
No, not colonoscopies. The other one where they put like the coffee enema, but not the coffee enema. It's where they put like water up inside of you, and it's like very risky.
Colonic.
A colonic. I can't believe that you met a TikToker at your colonic appointment. And then she was like, I come here all the time. And Jake's like, I come here every 2 to 3 business days.
Actually, I come here because of you.
You influenced
that video
me to come to a colonic.
influenced me to come here.
Do you know what a colonic really is? There's coffee.
Yeah, they
colonics.
shoot that shit into you.
Can we get a colonic for the podcast?
I hear that they're really bad for you.
Yeah, they're really bad for you. Like nobody should be getting a colonic. But what if we did one for the podcast and then we got mics with it, and then they're like, we do it next to each other.
We can put the mic up our asses so that they can hear the water.
Okay.
It will be like, oh, colonic ASMR.
You lay on one side of your body, I lay on the other, so like we can't see each other's buttholes. Like we're facing away from each other's buttholes.
But they're touching. We're close enough to touch.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And ooh, that would be so fun. And they put coffee in there sometimes to, I don't know what the benefits of that, but people die sometimes.
People do die from getting colonics.
Yeah, people do die from that.
But I hear it's supposed to just like cleanse your system.
The girl in my year in rest and relaxation got a colonic. Like that was like one of her things for her rest and relaxation and stuff. We should get one. Oh my God, let's get one. Okay, so at your colonic, you meet this TikToker. Okay, I'm gonna play some games. Okay,
go ahead. Ask me some
guess who.
questions.
Okay, is it Haley Bailey?
It's not Haley Bailey.
I don't know why.
I feel like I wouldn't be that excited to meet Haley Bailey.
That was the only TikToker that I could think of at the time.
Why don't you ask less specific?
It's not Charlie. It's not Charlie.
Why don't you ask less specific questions?
But Charlie is in New York right now because she's on Broadway.
There. I know, and you know what? I am very proud of Charlie D'Amelio. It is really cool to see her doing that, and I love that. This isn't, because oftentimes people are cast and it's like a stunt casting, right? Yeah. Where they're like, they put Cameron fucking Dallas in Mean Girls, the musical, and he was terrible. Yeah.
Are you serious?
He was fucking horrible as Aaron Samuels. And it's like they always give them a leading role.
The one that Sabrina Carpenter was in?
Yes, Renee but not like the same cast. I don't think, I think Renee might have been in the cast with him though.
Wow.
But yeah, he was.
Aaron?
And he fucking sucked.
That's
he was
like a really big
so
role.
bad. It was like watching a community theater production.
Oh, shit.
It was really, really bad. But I hate stunt casting. But with Charlie D'Amelio, it's like they just put her in the ensemble.
She's very good.
And she's just killing it. And she looks like she's having so much fun. And that is, to me, better stunt casting than giving her, like, the leading role. Like,
it looks like she's actually doing what she was always meant to be doing, right. And like that she's like actually being taken seriously, because let's be honest, people did not take her dance career as seriously on TikTok,
right.
Because that's
Granted,
just
she
the
was
general,
super viral and everything,
yes,
but like, yeah, totally.
But not seriously. And like, this is what she always like dreamed of since she was a kid. So I'm like very happy that she's doing that.
It is really cool.
So I wish that you met her while you were getting a colonic. Who else would be? Okay, let me think. TikToker. What color is their hair?
Blonde.
Alex Earl?
No.
Okay. Ooh. Alex Consani?
No.
Oh, I wish. That would be so fun.
I know, wouldn't it?
If you...
That story would have gone so much differently. It would have been like, girl,
no,
I come here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday
to get my colonic.
They shove that thing up my ass and they clean me out, girl.
Oh my God, wait. Who? Blonde. And I know them.
Do you want me to give you a hint?
And I know them for sure. Blonde.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Trisha!
No! Oh. Why? Trisha's not in NYC.
You said, oh. You met Brittany Broski?
No.
Oh.
You don't know who this is? She was on Abbott Elementary.
You're literally doing the voice of...
Oh,
her. Her. Oh, that's cool.
Sabrina.
Oh,
is her name.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool to meet her. She's very nice. But wasn't that wild? I couldn't make that shit up. She's very famous.
Wow. And she was nice?
Yeah, she was super nice.
Oh, it was not a colonic, guys. I just want to clarify now that we actually know who the person is.
But I was like starstruck a little bit.
I'm like, you met Trisha and you didn't. And you're like, I'm gonna talk about this TikToker I met later, or you met Brittany Broski and you're gonna be like, this TikToker I met. Like,
no, I met Sabrina.
That's crazy.
Isn't that really nice though?
Aww.
She was really cool.
That's good. That makes me happy.
Granted, the scenario in which I met her, I was like, a
very personal.
I didn't realize she was also there for the reason I was there. So I was like, I just like introduced myself. She's like, oh yeah, like I'm here for my appointment. And I was like, oh, I am so sorry, like for breaching your privacy right now. Like I didn't realize that other people went there because it's just like a building. Like,
I think she probably would have thought that it was.
I know she was really
cool in the manner that
really
which
nice.
you said it in with. Like, yeah.
I was just sitting there. She put her stuff right next to me so she could go use the bathroom.
Oh, she trusted you.
I know.
Aww.
I was like, don't you worry, I'll watch it.
Aww.
And then I actually looked at her like credit cards and license and everything to make sure that it was actually her.
You know those TikToks of those group of guys? One of them is actually like somebody that I met on the internet. Chris Quick. He did these skits where it was like gay men hiking, letting women know that they're like safe. And so it's like all of them cool. like walking past and being like,
I've seen stuff similar.
Like saying stuff like
yes,
slay,
girl,
or like being like episode 37 of Just Trash or like whatever it may be. But my friend Chris was in it, and I feel weird saying my friend because like, does this person ever think of me? Do I think of them every single night before I go to bed? Yes.
Well, you have a list of people, like a little booklet. It's sort of like saying prayers, but it's just like you think about them.
Yeah, when I was like deep in the trenches,
which I guess is kind of like saying prayers.
When I was deep in the trenches of my OCD, like the people that I would think about was just switched. It was like the Pope, Mary, Jesus, Joseph, the seven,
and now it's
the like, seven dwarves. I don't know, what were they called again? His disciples, all of those.
The dwarves.
Oh my God, you think Snow White is like
Jesus to the
yes,
horse?
Like oh my
that's the lore of it, don't you know?
That's beautiful.
That's like literally like.
So what is she? She's Jesus.
She's Jesus, and they are like each of the
oh my
disciples.
God, and the apple is like
the apple is Adam and Eve.
Oh
like she
my
bit
God,
the
then
apple.
who's the witch? The devil.
Yeah, the devil.
And the dwarves are her disciples.
Mm-hmm.
That's
don't
beautiful.
you know it's all allegory for the Bible? It's all biblical allegory.
I'm going to be honest, I don't remember.
Well, because it comes from like an ancient, not like ancient, but like it comes from like some European like folk tale, which is based on the Bible.
That's beautiful.
I made that up.
I know.
I made that up.
I'm okay with that too. Speaking of my OCD, do you know how healed I have to be? How entirely like beautifully, like guys, I'm done with OCD. Like, I'm throwing that shit away. Like, new chapter.
So you said this like a few weeks ago, too. What happened?
But I mean it this time.
You recycled the OCD and it came back.
I really am over it. Like, I'm done. I don't think I've ever had that shit, which is a symptom of OCD. Is like thinking like...
You're healed!
No. A symptom of OCD is like wondering if like, what if I'm lying about having OCD? But
I'm always here to tell you.
Deadass, I'm healed. I'm so healed right now. I even told my mom about this and she was like shocked with me.
Why?
I am missing my period from stress.
Really?
Yes. I have never.
And you don't care. And she doesn't even care.
I'm good.
You don't even need to go to your therapist anymore.
I know.
It's perfect.
Who would have thought that I would be pregnant and I wouldn't even care about it anymore? Like, who would have thought? This isn't a pregnancy announcement video. I did take a pregnancy test.
Pregnancy announcement.
I did take a test. It's sitting right there in the trash, and I wrapped it up so that none of you could see it.
I didn't look in there.
Oh, well, I always get scared that
Did you actually?
Yes.
You did?
What, take a pregnancy test?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get my period.
Oh, but I thought you were healing.
Yeah, okay, so there's a different... Yeah, but I'm not ruminating about it. I need to be smart. I need to know if I need to take action.
Take action?
You know, I need to know if I need to...
Start planning your child's future. I'm just kidding.
Or, you know...
I'm sorry, that was so, like, dark in
the future.
That was so dark in the context of, like, American politics right now. I'm sorry.
Right,
I apologize.
No, actually, like, I would have to start planning. I'm like, so this is the daycare that they're going to have to go to. No.
And yes, they're going to a Montessori.
No, I'm being so dead ass. Like, I have...
Stupid, sorry. The way that, like, that's like a joke between us, it's not funny whatsoever.
What?
But to me, the idea of our children going to a Montessori, like, why is that a joke that, like, sends us...
I was on a call with my therapist once, and I was telling her, I was like, oh yeah, I live by this like stupid fucking school. I don't know. I guess like it looks like a school, but it's like really, really tiny children who like don't know how to talk yet, and they're always on a rope. And whenever I look into the windows, because they have huge windows, they're always like doing things and crafts and like cooking and like random shit and like literally like soldering iron together. And she goes, what? Which one did you say that was? And I was like, oh, the Montessori school. She goes, yeah, my kids go there. Yeah. I was like, oh.
When I said stupid, I meant amazing.
Yeah, that's beautiful that they
beautiful.
go there. I knew Montessori kids who,
I've never seen a Montessori.
Oh, yeah, I have to explain to you what Montessori school.
They were called, it was Morristown Friends. Mm-hmm. Maybe that was a Montessori because it gave like private.
If it had friends
yeah, you
in
think?
the name? Probably.
Oh, okay, cool. So yes, I did know some, but I wasn't friends.
I knew Montessori kids growing up, and you could tell like they like went for
they just like exude some sort of like confidence and like some sort of like intelligence
it's
that
just
we
a different
public school kids just don't like have.
It's a different breed of homeschool. And it's not offensive. I don't want to hear a single person being like, that's offensive to talk shit about Montessori kids. You have to have at least an additional $36,000 a year to throw around if you're sending your child. Like, minimum to send your child.
It's insensitive. I don't care. They're rich as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they're rich as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Some of us.
And guess what? Maybe they are better at cooking. Maybe they do have better dexterity than me. And you know what? So I feel like I should be able to make fun of them for it. But
I agree.
Granted, my invisible, non-existent child that I'm not having, is that so cool?
I'm proud of you. That's really cool.
Thank you. Like, I'm not like ruminating about it. I'm not like checking
what's your ring telling you?
I'm like 6 days late.
That's what it says?
Mm-hmm.
It can tell based off your body heat that you haven't had your period.
No, it just, I am due for it. Like, I track my period.
Oh,
like,
so you tell
and I'm also on birth control. I tell it, and then it also marks it based off of...
It's like, damn, this luteal phase is long as fuck right now.
They track it based off of temperature, and they also track it based off of, like, what your previous periods looked like. And by the way that I take my pills, I should have gotten it by now.
Are you feeling good right now?
No, I'm extremely stressed. Not about...
Like, yeah, but shouldn't that mean...
I have all the
what's right before ovulation?
Your period.
What's right before your period?
I don't know.
Is it your luteal phase?
Everybody cares more. Okay, everyone cares. Men care way more about the phases than people with periods actually do.
I just feel like you're giving ovulation phase right now, so that's why it's confusing me. Are you sure you didn't just like accidentally?
I'm not humping you.
You didn't like real. No, your face is glowing. That's why. Are you sure you didn't just like? Are you sure it didn't happen and like you were like?
And I
just didn't realize.
So I feel like I would have known, but my OCD does tell me monthly, like right after my period ends, it's like, you fake that. You're such a big fucking faker. Like, I have to hold in the shower. I have to hold my blood clot in my hands and be like, Nicole, you have it. I will never
forget when, so like obviously in like sex ed and stuff, they like teach you like, yeah, like women bleed from their vaginas during the period. I will never forget when my friend was like, yeah, like sometimes like skin comes out and like blood clot and like sometimes it's like black and like and like dark and disgusting. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I literally was like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That was it's because obviously I've never seen it.
If you're in the shower, like, or if you go to the bathroom, like sometimes it's like a plop. Like, you literally feel like, oh my. And sometimes I have to take a really close look at it because I'm like, I have to make sure that this is not like an undeveloped fetus. Like, I have to make sure because they're so fucking big.
But wouldn't it be great if it was an undeveloped fetus? Because then it's like, oh, problem solved.
So that's like still not. That's like still not ideal. Like that's like definitely not. Ideal in any way.
Okay, I guess you're right.
But I will say it's just like super freaking awesome, and I'm not even
super freaking awesome.
It's super freaking awesome right now.
I'm feeling really great about my OCD right now.
I have all of like I have like raging headaches. I've been sleeping for like 12 hours a day. I'm like don't feel like I feel like I'm gonna get it. Where is she? Nowhere to be found.
It's edging. You're edging your period.
I'm literally edging my period.
Your luteal phase is edging.
Honestly, I want to get it really bad because I want to get it, and then I think I would like take pictures and send it to you. Aww. Aww. Should I start saving them?
Your blood clots?
Yeah.
Please don't.
In a jar.
Well, yeah, actually.
Kind of like how I save the cat's whiskers to like make arts and crafts one day in the future.
Yeah, you should get another baby bottle to put them all in. Aww.
Definitely biohazard.
My friend just had her baby on Halloween.
Oh my
Isn't
God.
that crazy?
Oh my God.
I was like, she has the best birthday, your little
That's
kid.
so cute.
Yeah, it was really cute. Because I went out to lunch.
I got my period on Halloween.
You did?
My very first period.
No way. Mm-hmm. And they were like, good costume, Nicole. We love the blood marks on the white dress.
No, I came home and I was like, I know it was the time that I dressed up as a whale and I was in a onesie, not
a sperm whale.
No,
hey, come on.
No, I was just in a onesie and I was wearing like a whale costume because I was like obsessed with whales and like fail whale, like that was my nickname and stuff.
Oh, you were on Tumblr.
That was Twitter. But yes, I was also.
Well, you were obsessed with whales. You were on Tumblr.
Exactly.
This was right after mustaches. Let's be clear.
It was kind of the same time.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. But I wore this onesie, and I like remember I sent a picture to Yusef, like FouseyTube, like of me in the onesie and stuff, and then he like laughed about it on You Now. Anyway. But I remember I got my period. But like when I got my period, I literally was like, I shit myself. I can't believe I shit myself. I really shit myself. I'm a grown woman. I'm 13 years old and I just shit myself.
Wouldn't you have like had to exert some sort of like force?
Well, that's what I was so shocked about. I was like, I
didn't even realize I was shitting.
I can't believe I shit myself. And yeah, that was the story.
That's pretty cool.
I know. Yeah, pretty cool. I used to watch videos of girls online. Like, I would watch a lot of girls who did like chapstick collection videos. I love those. Like, they would like empty their jar and they're like, here's my chapstick collection. Ooh, we're watching that after this. And they would show all their chapsticks, like their EOS lip balms, their Lip Smackers lip balms, Burt's Bees. And then I like got obsessed with that whole thing. And then there was other girls who would do tampon collection videos.
Use tampon collection.
No. But they would like show how they organize theirs and everything. And I was like, I know exactly who I'm going to become when I'm older.
You were like, this seems perfect for me as someone who's never exhibited any signs of any sort of obsession or compulsion.
I, who have never felt normal ever,
should really start doing that.
And that's what I did. And nice. I had like cute little containers for my tampies.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I feel like there is such a camaraderie between women when it comes to tampons and feminine hygiene products. You know, it's really gorgeous. And my friend who passed away, he used to
carry one because he was like, oh, all the hot girls in my life, if they need a tampon because I'm such a sweet guy. And then they were like, oh, that guy, he's such a sweet guy because he carries around tampons. Is that what he would do?
No, he would he fundraised and did drives for like women in prison for feminine hygiene
what
products.
A pick me.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. That sucks that he's dead. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I guess that was really nice of him to fundraise. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry to bring the mood down.
No, it's
you
fine.
just killed the mood. You killed the mood. What did he say?
In H3.
H3.
I know.
We didn't watch it. We just see the drama on TikTok.
Literally that one person. Who is that person who does it?
Spill tea with me.
Is it spill tea with me?
I don't know who you are, but you
Sometimes
are my
they
hero.
Post us. We were like one of the first things that they posted on their TikTok
I know,
page.
and they get a lot of views for each thing.
I know. I think they posted the Colleen Hoover stuff at first.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this queen? And then now
who is this diva?
They just keep posting stuff. And they're just really on top of it.
Keep doing it. I'm begging people to start making like TikToks of us and putting next to it Subway Surfer. Please, please, please. Or like slime video or like nail. It should be
slime because I love slime. I like the ones where they have like the little scoop.
Yes.
See, I can't buy my first slime because I'm afraid that I would buy a lot of slime after that. Like I fear that.
We should make it. We should just make slime.
Ooh.
I would love to make slime.
Oh my God, I would love to make slime. Ooh, with things in it. Oh my God.
Yeah,
wait, I really, 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 really like slime.
We can do it.
I really do like it, but I know I shouldn't because I can't like something a little bit. I'll be one of those bitches with the slime collection.
Are you a fidget spinner kind of person or like a fidget toy person?
I was a silly bands girl.
Oh, I loved silly bands. I was trying to bring them back last year.
Fidget spinner, like I spun one. I don't think I had a personal one.
I had an emotional support silly band that was a Stegosaurus.
Aw.
Yeah.
I had some too.
And he broke.
What was mine? Maybe like a hot dog or something. I don't remember
exactly. Who invented silly bands? They were fucking genius. I'll tell you that.
Remember when there was the knockoff silly bands that would come out then? And then everybody at school was fighting with them. I think we've talked about silly bands on the podcast before.
I don't think we have.
Really?
I don't think so. Not in my memory. And I feel like I remember these a little better than you.
We had a limit.
I think you know a little more about silly bands than you do, genius.
We had a limit at my elementary school about how many silly bands you could have on. Yeah, about how many you could have on each wrist.
And what the administrators were going around. I have to take one off. Sorry, Susie.
I feel like it was like 2 or 3 was like the limit per wrist.
Wow.
I know.
I feel like they should have let us have that because when you don't have things on your wrists, things start getting scary.
I used to wash mine. Like in the sink. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to bathe them.
That's good. They needed to be washed.
I know. I was like I took very good care of mine. And then, oh my God, I also love that on YouTube, my silly band collection videos. Like, I love it. Yes, that was like the holy trinity. Silly band collection videos, tampon collection videos, and chapstick collection videos.
I did go through a phase in middle school where I was watching a lot of videos that were like Play-Doh like things. And like, it was like, I don't know, it was just very calming to me. Like people like making things out of Play-Doh or like using like one of those like factories that Play-Doh sends out.
I like the clay.
Squeezing it through.
What was it called? There was a special name for it. Something clay. Something clay. Oh, monomer clay? Monomer clay?
Monomer clay. Polymer?
Polymer clay.
Oh,
yes.
like regular clay. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes,
I mean, that's
like
a real art.
I know. I did it for a long time.
Yeah?
Like, I did it for a really long time.
I wasn't big in clay.
Oh, I was a clay girl. Believe me. I was a clay girl. My mom still puts up little gnomes, tiny gnomes. Oh my God, speaking of gnomes. We were talking about gnomes just a second ago. My mom will put up these little Christmas gnomes every single year, and it's like one that I recreated. We were talking about gnomes
a second ago.
The disciples, hello.
The dwarves? They weren't gnomes. You racist piece of shit. Oh my God, they're people.
Oh my God.
Snow White and the 7 gnomes?
No, and the 7 dwarves.
Yeah, not gnomes. We didn't talk about
them. Oh, my bad.
We wouldn't talk about gnomes.
I'm sorry.
I just want to issue a really big apology to all gnomes.
I'm not.
Oh. Wow. How do I distance myself from this podcast?
Isn't it crazy that like when we were kids, so like how old were we when we were playing with silly bands? 12?
Yeah, probably.
So 12, that was like about 2012-ish. Oh my.
Sorry.
2012, I was playing and washing my silly bands and playing with my tampon collection. And
I was playing with Beyblades.
And my EOS collection. And I had one Bakugan that I would play with that I bought from school.
I had a Bakugan.
That was about 12 years ago. 12 years ago, that would have made Julian Casablancas like 34 years old. And 34, still too old. It's crazy how his current girlfriend.
How old is he? Is he 50?
He's like 46 now.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. So
God, he's way too old.
I am actually not over it. Yeah, and he's dating currently, like a 24-year-old.
In your last video.
Well, we also talked about it on the Patreon episode, which everybody should watch.
Yeah, go subscribe to our Patreon. Patreon.com/talknasty-to-me.
The episode, the live show.
Like we're going on tour.
We're also going on tour.
Get tickets at NicoleRafiee.com. That's NicoleRafiee.
Yes.
.com.
Yes. A lot of people think that the extra E at the end of my name is a stylistic choice, and not because that's how you actually spell my last name.
It isn't? Sorry. It isn't?
It's just my dad actually being a dickhead when he came to the country and decided to change it. But,
or was it Ellis Island being a dickhead to him?
So I have something to tell you. I don't think he came in through Ellis Island. Oh. But you know what?
Oh, so he was...
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So basically, when he was like 34 years old, like, a full-grown adult, something Julian. That we still are not. Yes, we were playing with our tampon and EOS collection.
Yeah.
I'm not over it, and I'm going to bring it up at every chance I get because it was not on. Everybody kept texting me like this was not on my 2024 bingo card, but it really wasn't. To be at a McGee concert with Jake, and
that wasn't on your bingo card, period. And then this next,
on top of that, fighting with Julian Casablancas in his.
You checked off 2 of your bingo spaces with
I know,
that was pretty cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Also, it was way too fucking late for a concert. It was like 10:45 while we were at this concert.
We were hallucinating. We kept looking up at the balcony. I kept going, is that Mark Ruffalo?
I kept staring into the balcony for the longest time. And every single time Mark Ruffalo he's been coming up into my like TikTok over and over again. I was like, oh my God, the voices, they heard me. They heard us talk about Mark Ruffalo. Oh. Yes, I never see Mark Ruffalo anywhere.
I never see him anywhere.
We had a friend who's like, oh yeah, I think Mark Ruffalo lives close to me. And then ever since then, Mark Ruffalo has been everywhere in my life. At the concert, in my dreams, in my thoughts, on my TikTok.
Did you ever watch that movie that Ariana Grande, her album's based on?
No.
Eternal
He's
Sunshine?
in that? Mm-hmm. What is he?
Not essentially himself.
Yeah, not the main character, right?
No, that's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Ooh,
I don't know her name.
Kirsten Dunst is in it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Oh, gosh. She looks like Madonna, though.
Well, Julian Casablancas wasn't in anything.
And he should stop being in things.
So I am now a hater. And now it's going to be really difficult amongst the Julian Casablancas stan community because they ride hard. They are... Do you know the things that I've been told on TikTok?
You have no idea. I can't imagine. You're telling me they ride hard? Girl, I've been experiencing them.
We've been in
for
a
the
haze.
last
My mother. So I put on
my mother
80s music mix on TV right now because my mom is helping and pack. Well, remember I came out. I was doing my makeup. I came out and Julian came on.
Oh yeah, and you were like, "This is the man."
I said, "Mommy, this is the man I fought with," and she goes, and it's literally their show at I think $1 bill, and so like it's a very old concert. If you get it, you get it. If you don't,
you know too much.
I do, or maybe it's $2 bill. My bad. And so I go, "Mommy, that is the man that I fought with the other week," and she goes, "Ooh, nice looking man," and I'm like, "Right, Mom. See, this is the pipeline. That's how you fall into the trap."
Okay, but to be fair, it was in like 30-60 piece. Wait, okay. What is it called?
No, you tell me.
840, 720, but lower.
720 is pretty
340, 340p. Is that what it is? Is that the next one?
I don't know. It's been a while. 180. You can say 180.
Okay, it was in 180p.
Yeah. He was beautiful. He really was. But you know what?
I know. I loved him when he was made of 4 pixels.
I don't give a fuck how beautiful you are. If you're going to sit there.
He's not beautiful anymore. I don't know what you fuckers see in that man.
You lose your beauty
so gross.
When you go online and you literally on election day go there and claim, I didn't vote because I don't believe in a 2-party system and I actually believe in a democratic society and so I am protesting by not voting. Yeah, because they really are going to change things around. They're going to be like, holy fuck, Julian Casablancas didn't vote. Oh, we're going to change this.
Guys, we need to start reevaluating.
Guys, an independent is going to win next time.
Guys!
It was so discouraging to see that.
I just don't know why you would even post that considering how many people, especially like people who are probably fans of you, not you, but like of Julian, like were disappointed with the outcome. It's like it's sort of like salt in the wound kind of deal.
Minorities, like they have such a huge well, a lot of his fan base actually is not in the United States, but
really?
They have a very, very big like fan base in South America. They have a big fan base in South America. But point still stands. They have a lot of fans in this country who are not. I mean, there are. I was going to say not a lot of white men. There are a fucking bunch of white men. But the point is that how disappointing was that for him to suddenly, on election day, and I just think about how many people he could have potentially had the influence to basically influence other people reading his post, being like, yeah, I'm not going to go out to vote today. Like, yeah, I did have 6 hours left to vote today, but I'm not going to go because Julian Casablancas told me that it's not worth it and that I shouldn't do it. And that really, like, I really fucking think about that.
That's probably who's fighting you on Twitter, or like
the people who decided
who
to not
live in America too.
That
like,
might be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the stakes are so low for them.
I commented on his post and I said, I wonder if, because in the post he was saying that his mother was begging him to vote for Kamala because at least to try and stop Donald Trump from being president. What?
He's like, and yeah, fuck my mom.
No, he was basically like,
I hate her.
She was like, think of your children. And he's like, I am thinking of my children. And to which I commented, I was like, I wonder if you would have thought differently if you had daughters instead of sons. Because like, duh. And of course, he's gonna see that because he does sit and read all of his comments.
Yeah.
And
evidently.
And also,
and respond.
Right. And so, for the first time, Julian Casablancas has responded to me.
And you're not like, yay, oh my God.
No, we're sitting at a sushi restaurant. It was literally like dinner at a sushi restaurant, that song by Harry Styles.
Sushi restaurant.
Or high at a CVS or whatever the fuck it is. High at a nail salon.
Anxious inside of CVS.
That's basically what was happening inside of this sushi restaurant where Jake and I were. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to be having to fight with this man for the next few hours. In which basically he didn't answer anything that I rebutted to him. Like, he just kept responding and being like, I believe in democracy and I do not vote for anybody who is paid out. Like, I only vote for independents. And I'm like, great. So how are you protesting by not voting?
Period.
Still wouldn't answer me.
Like, he didn't vote.
Period.
At all.
No. And how are you doing anything beneficial for local elections? How are you doing anything positive in general? And he sits here and he claims that he is so... Now, I don't know if this is 100% accurate. I will say this. I will not say because...
Here's your journalistic integrity, everyone.
Yeah, right. Like, I want the people to take this with a grain of salt. This is from what I've seen, but I've also read that some websites are not the most accurate. So, he is sitting here claiming that he really cares about independent politicians and cares about local elections. In 2021, Adam and I went to a Strokes concert. It was New York City's first indoor concert since COVID, and everybody had to be with their COVID, like their vaccine cards. Like, they had to show up with them, and they all got checked. And AOC was there and everything, and he was supporting Maya Wiley for New York at the time, which was an independent. How are you going to sit there and claim that you give a fuck about any of these people when there is no history of you voting since 2016? Not even in your local elections. Is that 100% from the stuff that I've seen online of his election past and like results? So it like makes me think, do you actually give a fuck? And then also saying that, you know, Democrats, obviously, big fucking problem. I talk about this more in my other video where I talk about I'm moving away. But basically, I say in it, you know, obviously we were not dealt the perfect cards in like this election. Like, everybody is fucking disappointed. Like, nobody, I mean, granted there were some people, but nobody was going out there and being like, yes, Kamala is the right person for our future. Is she better than Donald Trump? Yes. Would it have been nice to have a primary and actually get to choose who our Democratic candidate was? Yes, more than anything. Like, we've been fucked over basically the last many years, like the last 8 years or so. And so, yes, obviously, I wish the turnout was different, but I am going to choose the one that has the least negative impact on marginalized communities and people who will be affected in the South and women and minorities. Like, I'm going to hear more about that. And so I'm going to step aside, like, my ego and my necessary wants and needs for the perfect candidate right now. That is not the most important, because I want to choose who I think will be the best winner right now. And in my personal opinion, I think that if you're choosing not to vote, then that's you saying, I'm okay with the worst possible outcome. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I would basically, like, as if I would be willing to give a vote to the worst possible outcome, which in this case is Donald Trump. Right. Which essentially, in my head, it's just the same as being like a Donald Trump voter if you're not going to vote, because you are allowing that to happen. Because we all know that the Democratic Party does not have that great of a turnout for voting. So it's just disappointing in general. And I'm like, how the fuck are you protesting? On top of that, he literally performed at the Chicago DNC. He did? He did.
Oh.
So it makes, not this year, but previously, he performed at the Chicago DNC. And so it's so crazy that, like, in the times that it's, like, most dire to, like, take down this, like, fucking fool, like, Donald Trump, that you can't set aside your own fucking ego. And then he deletes his post and then puts it back up, and he's like, I'm not telling you what to do. Like, I posted that after the elections. No, you didn't, motherfucker. You posted that in the middle of election day.
Yeah.
So there was still time for you to influence people's decision whether or not to vote. And I don't want to hear that, oh, he doesn't have that big of an influence to vote. Having hundreds of thousands of followers, you have a really fucking great influence. You have a massive influence. And so it's just really disturbing. And he responded to me and was just sitting there and was like, not answering literally anything that I was saying. And other people were agreeing with that. And of course, people are like dick riding him in the comments and being like, oh my God, Julian, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Like, Room on Fire was the best album of all time. I don't give a fuck what you made. I love the memory of you guys. I love the memory of what this all was. There's other people in the band, in the Strokes, who have voted, which I'm assuming they voted blue because they literally stood behind Bernie Sanders in the past. And like all of the past candidates that they have were either independent or Democratic. So I would like to think that all of the other bandmates voted for Kamala, but it's just really disappointing. And so there will be a small boycott of Strokes in my life. It did come on recently, and the Voids, and I'm just like, next. And then like I look at my tattoo and I'm like, you're a memory. But
damn.
No, I mean I'm really it's more so about the memory and the feeling that the band itself has given me, and like what that means to me, and like the friends I've made along the way, which I'm being so dead ass about. But really, some of my favorite memories of my life have been like going to Stroke shows and stuff. And so, but it's just like really disappointing. It's like, there goes my hero, and he sucks too. That guy, Dave Grohl.
Okay, well, don't drag Dave Grohl into this. Like, I feel like why is Dave Grohl catching strays right now?
He cheated on his wife,
babe. No, I know nothing about that, man. I just think it's funny that, that he's catching strays in this podcast.
Let's actually let all men catch
Dave
strays.
Grohl?
He's in the Foo Fighters. Also,
I don't know him that well.
You know what? Fuck you too. Actually, yeah, you
Me?
too. Yeah,
okay, wow.
You're an awful man as well. You're joining the list. You're on the same list as David Dobrik, Julian Casablancas, Jeffrey Epstein, Dave Grohl.
No, wait, I wasn't. Wait, I'm on your list. I'm not on Jeffrey Epstein's, though.
Right, yeah. Let's clarify.
I'm on a list with Jeffrey Epstein, not Jeffrey Epstein's
It's just
list.
Nicole's personal shit list.
Yeah.
Hassan Piker, Jeff Wittick.
I'm on a list with Hassan Piker. I'll take it.
Jeff Wittick and Hassan Piker, they're on my nice list this year.
Oh, they're gonna get.
Oh my god! I literally did this in the Patreon episode as well, where I was like, I should do a video where I talk about all the men that I've had beef with this year, and you're like, Nicole, I told you to do that.
Yeah.
I need to do a naughty or nice list.
Yeah, you should.
Wouldn't that be so cute? Oh my god, I'm writing that down.
You should
naughty
dress up
or nice list.
like
Santa,
Mean Girls.
slutty Santa.
Like Mean Girls,
slutty,
and you should do the dance.
Ooh. That was so funny the last episode when I went, ooh, we should watch the Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, that was very funny. I should show my mom that.
I know, that might have been one of the funniest things I've ever said.
Okay. Naughty or nice list. Ooh, nasty or nice list.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Oh my God.
Come on, branding.
Oh my God.
I do want to talk about something, though, because
oh my God. You always have to do. Oh, it's about men?
It's about men that
it's
you gassed
negative?
up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I just want to say, apparently.
I love man hating episodes.
Apparently Ross Lynch was voted for a Trumpy, right?
Yeah.
Which brings down one person who's been lap danced on by Troye Sivan for one of your girls. Now
we still have Vinnie Hacker.
No, this is why this is why I am skeptical of men.
Oh, I am absolutely skeptical of men as well. Like, yes.
Okay, actually, I saw this wonderful TikTok by a person who talked about this scenario, right? And
what if that one man that Troye Sivan lap dance on, the other one has to be a Trumpy as well?
This is what I'm getting at. Is that he was saying, basically, I'll insert it.
Just because they are attractive and like this, because they have people, the gay community, I think a subsect of women, like wanting or finding them attractive, like they don't see us as people. They see us as fuel to their businesses, fuel to their music, fuel to them like getting spotlight.
We'll see about that. If not, you're just going to look like a dumbass.
I'm like that cat. Do you know, like it looks like a taxidermy cat, and it's like,
yeah,
it's the white one.
The white one.
Yeah, I'll insert that too.
Good.
But he was talking, essentially saying like that this is what happens when like we allow a celebrity man essentially to just get by on like being attractive, is that they don't see their fan bases. They don't see their fan bases as human beings, right? We are like a currency. Girls, gays, whatever. Guys who get by on being attractive, we are just like a currency to them. We are like the people that they spend our dime. They they take our money, right? And like they stay out of things for the most part, right? Like I didn't know Ross Lynch had those political views and stuff.
Yeah, he liked RFK's post.
Right.
Which RFK is a crazy ass man.
But what I'm saying is that it's like, that's why.
Do you know what he did with the baby bear?
Vinnie Hacker. It's because I am just a currency to Vinnie Hacker. And I don't give a fuck that he's hot. He provides nothing to society. And I would be willing to bet that his views are.
But we don't know that.
Oh, but I'm just making an inference, and I'm not investing into him, because what is the point when he's going to disappoint you?
I'm gonna be completely honest.
You know what? What does she say? You don't have to lie to girls; they'll lie to themselves, or something like that. You know how it goes. Yes. I was listening to that song over and over again the other day, and it's the part. My mother and my sisters, all my friends. My girl outside the strip club getting her tarot cards read. I do like that part.
I don't think I've ever consumed any content of Vinnie Hacker's on any of his actual pages that have not been in fan edits.
I'm not here endorsing him. Fuck you, Vinnie Hacker.
No, okay. Well,
actually, here's my shit list. Vinnie Hacker.
Oh my.
Nash Greer.
Okay. I mean, all right.
Shawn Mendes for sure.
What about Lucky Blue Smith? He might be a Trumpy.
And sound off in the comments. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say it on the podcast so that we have to do it just like Koopa Ganza. We are going to make a cooking video, and yeah, we're going to fucking dress up as Lucky Smith and Nara.
Can I be? Oh, you should probably be Lucky.
No, yeah, I want to be Lucky and you can be Nara.
I was going to say, you should probably be Lucky because you can slick your hair back like that.
We're just going to film a regular video. We're going to make something fun.
Let's not address it.
But at the end of it, we're going to film just a solid 15 minutes of us being intimate, not in in an appropriate way, but funny intimate things that I'm gonna put into the video periodically. That's what I want to do.
Jake and I get approximately one chance per year to be intimate with each other, and it just never works out.
This is it. I can't wait.
Last year it was during Kiss Me More.
I know, and Doja Cat yelled at us.
Doja Cat concert where
you better fucking kiss.
Where she was putting the kiss cam on people to kiss, and Jake and I were so willing to kiss in that moment.
That's how I was holding your head.
Yeah, Jake and I were so willing to kiss in that moment. I was so nervous.
You were?
Yes, I had.
My breath smelled.
I had butterfly.
My breath smelled really bad, and I didn't brush that day.
And you were
either day. So I was trying to kiss you really bad. I was she's gonna hate this. Yeah.
And
I just got my braces removed the day before.
That's actually not true at all.
How do you know? My leg braces, you bitch.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. My leg braces, you prick.
Oh, yeah, so this is why you're on the same list as Jeffrey Epstein.
Why? My leg braces, I had knee problems last year.
Not because of your knee issues, but because you use the word bitch. That's why you're on the same list.
You know she's coming out with a new album.
We should, who?
Doja.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Doja. She leaked the set list, the track list.
I did see that. I love that.
We should have been at the Airbnb.
We can close our eyes and literally picture what's his name for every single song. I feel so bad. I already forgot his name.
Joseph Quinn.
Eddie.
Eddie Munson.
Hold on. Wait, is this
Eddie,
how it is?
Baby.
Oh, no.
I just saw... I'll never forget when you made those the videos.
The Stranger Things videos?
The Stranger Things videos.
I can't wait.
You were do you think this is good? Does this look okay for the thumbnail?
I'm before it became too big of a fucking meme where it was cringy to do that. And I don't care. I don't regret a single thing. I was happy back then. Guess what I'm not now? Not happy. Guess what I don't have now? My period. I'm not happy and I don't have my period. Back then, that bitch, she was happy and had her period and was severely mentally ill, but she had her period.
She never had a luteal phase.
I don't even think I know what happens during the luteal phase.
She didn't know struggle. That girl.
I don't know if luteal phase is struggle. No, she knew struggle.
Luteal phase is struggle, believe me. Believe me, luteal phase is struggle.
No, we had to picture now that every song is about Joseph Quinn and not that nasty ass man.
I know, wait, I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Any of them.
Yeah, because now Agora Hill, Cybersex, the two of them, Cybersex, need...
We are going
not to see it. But
we're rewriting history and saying that every single song is about Joseph Quinn
all along. Naked. Oh, woman.
Dude, I can't wait.
She's going to have his baby.
This next year is going to be my peak year. I say that and I hope that the world does not fall apart on me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You just fucking curse yourself with that.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
It's because you broke that mirror.
Shit. Yo, my fucking mom mirror. Said that to me. My Clementine. My Clementine. Clementine broke a full body mirror a few months ago.
Oh.
And ever since then, she ran into it. And then
Clementine?
It was a Clementine. And she broke it. Anyway.
Well, now she's trying to lick the bad karma onto you.
My mom. Take it. Anytime we get bad news in the family, she's like, it is because of that mirror. And I'm like, so you can't actually say things like that to me because I will spiral and I will think that it's my fault. And she's,
no, you won't.
Oh, well, but I will.
You won't. You won't.
No. What is it? No.
Okay.
No. Oh.
Let's see. I challenge you. A ver, who does it better? You or me? A ver.
No, what is it? No. It's not saying no way you won't. It's no balls you won't. That's what it is. Balls.
Oh, I was going to say, no chance. No chance you won't. I'm like, okay.
No way in heaven.
There's no chance. There's no chance you will.
No heckin' way will you do that.
Will you do that?
And the whole time it's no balls you won't. I just remember that was like...
There was a really iconic line in the last episode of Dracula where she's like sucking the blood or something from like someone like a vampire, and she turns around, she goes, "You've caught me at a very inopportune moment." I'm not kidding. I laugh so fucking hard. I need to start talking like that, like saying things like awkward and weird.
Let's show my mom an episode of Dracula after this.
Oh my god, she would have like a conniption.
We were watching 80s music videos before this. And
Nicole told me I can't say kurva in front of her.
Yeah, that you can't. You can't say that. But I want her to come and teach us some Polish words.
Yeah.
But, no, I think 2025 is going to be such a fun year because Yellow Jackets.
Hello.
Straight.
Hello. Do you remember that? That's my favorite video of Melania Trump. Michelle Obama took away all the tasty food at lunch.
You know what? She didn't take away that good barbecue sauce, though, that I would like literally.
Or the good hot sauce.
Ooh.
Did you have the hot sauce in high school?
I didn't really care for the hot sauce. It was like
Texas Pete. It was so fucking good.
I didn't care for that one, but the barbecue sauce, I will never find anything quite like it. Like the one, oh my god, when it was popcorn chicken day, and then I would be like, I would sit there and then like literally go to the barbecue sauce.
I used to do that, but with the hot sauce. The hot sauce at my middle school was so good that I knew people who dipped candy into it to eat it.
I don't think we were served hot sauce because I think people would like put it in their eyes. I think honestly, I don't think we were given hot sauce. Did you have bagged milk?
Fucking eyes. What?
They took my fucking eyes. Did you have bagged milk when you were in kindergarten?
No, because I don't live in Canada.
Okay, well we had it in kindergarten.
In kindergarten. What were you going to say earlier?
It's a really good year because Yellow Jackets is coming out, season 3. Stranger Things is coming.
I don't want to talk about this.
Listen, I doubt it's going to come out next year, but they're going to start filming in January. And you know what? I will fucking edit it myself. Like, I will literally go in there and be like, guys, we can do it. I bet I'm going to let Jake edit it because guess what?
I'm not going to fucking edit you for it. I don't want to see that shit. And actually, I'm quoting it now. I'm not watching the 3rd season.
Why? It's going to be fun. It's not going to be dramatic. I didn't like the 2nd season. Let go of your fear of drugs.
I'm concerned if I'm even going to watch the 3rd season of Yellow Jackets.
Why?
Because I don't think I care anymore about what happens in that.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I just generally don't.
No, but like that was our thing. Why can't you care about for me? We bonded over that.
Oh, okay, fine. We can watch it.
Oh my goodness. That's so...
I just remember saying that I didn't like the 2nd season and you were like, no, it's the best thing to ever happen to television ever. And I was like, no, I really don't like it. I think they ruined the show in the 2nd season. No. That's my... Oh, people wanted to know our hot take on... or our hot takes on Yellow Jackets because remember you were getting hated on by the people who were horny for young Shauna. Do you remember this?
What, the young Shauna sucks?
That young Shauna... Socks?
And old Shauna sucks too.
And old Shauna sucks too. And they were like, no, you don't understand. She's a pedophile.
Because I didn't like her masturbating to her daughter's boyfriend.
Yes.
And then people were like, it was supposed to show that she was stunted mentally. I'm like, right, and I don't like it.
And people were asking us what our, like, because we said in that, it was like a Patreon episode, we said, like, oh, we have really hot takes about Yellow Jackets. Here's my hot take. They ruined the whole show in the 2nd season. I
don't think so. I don't think it has anything supernatural. I think you hate it because you think a supernatural show is going on.
I think it's like, oh my god, how can they come back from like half of this?
I don't think they are. I think you need to look at it from a wider lens and be like, they're trying to trick the audience to make it seem like it's but I said that back when we watched it because remember when I said, I was like, oh,
I think that they actually just like cooked Jackie. And that they're trying to convince us that it was like mystical or whatever. That's what I think happened. I think that the girls just blocked it out of their memory.
It might have happened. I don't care about semantics.
I do.
I want to see Natalie. Young Natalie. Again.
I'm going to go see her movie, Heretic.
Oh, without me? I think it's Heretic. Thank you very much.
It's Heretic.
Heretic.
Heretic? It's a heretic. It's a religious thing. A person who blasphemes from their religion is a heretic.
I'm sorry.
No, what were you watching?
Don't worry about it. Let's see.
A heretic is someone who leaves the religion, babe.
Here's why I think heretic should be.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not exaggerating when I say heretic was.
More confirmation.
Movie coming out by A24 that has Hugh Grant as the.
Yeah, I grew up Mormon as well.
Sister Pat. I've never felt so.
Never felt so.
What's going on in Mormonism that these are the responses that people are having? Like, this is a person who was like, I am Mormon, and this was my reaction to it. And he literally went, what's going on?
I know Christians that are going to react like that.
I know, but as like a former Catholic, like...
Yeah, that's the thing, former.
Yes, I understand. But like, what's...
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
Sophie Thatcher looks incredible.
I know.
I love her.
Oh.
See, and that's what I'll say about...
She could really do any
woman I've ever been compared to ever once in my life. I'm like, that is the most jaw-dropping woman I've ever seen in my life. Gracie Abrams.
And then you look in the mirror and you're like, what is wrong with you?
Your one friend who said to me that I looked like Gracie Abrams after her album came out. And then like, we were outside of the Ben Platt show.
Oh.
And then...
We were not friends.
Okay, I remember that distinctly, though, and I will never let it go. Anytime anybody says that oh my God, you and the friend semantics, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. Just pretend for the story. Just pretend she was your good friend.
Yes, she was my bestie.
Thank you. And that's all you have to do sometimes. Like, you are the epitome. Oh my God, I know so you were annoying at like when you were a kid, and your mom.
I was annoying when I was a kid.
If you were at like your mom's friend's house or something, and your mom was like, "Oh, we have to go pick up little Jared from baseball practice," and you're like, "Dad doesn't play baseball."
Yeah, literally, I would do that.
Or like your mom.
That happened to somebody recently. Was it you that somebody did that to? Oh no, you say that Adam does that to you.
No, Adam does that to me. Adam.
Oh, I'm not feeling well. Oh, are you gonna? Oh, I can't go. I'm not feeling well. And he's like, oh, are you gonna skip the other thing you had booked at the same time?
If Adam and I are like at dinner with like a group of people or something, and if I don't want him to continue talking about the thing that he's talking about, because sometimes he just says a little bit
you're
too
controlling
much.
him. See, this is the problem with women.
No. But sometimes he will just like bring up like something so private and so secretive. I'm like, why the fuck are you talking? Like, I told him the second I told him about my family. Not that this is bad. It was just like cute. But like, I told him the second about like some family health news, and the second I told him, he goes, "Oh my God, yes, this is amazing news. Can I tell my family?" I'm like, yeah.
He said, yes, this is amazing news.
It was good news.
The good part of it. I'm thinking like 3 weeks ago when it was like, oh, this is really horrible news.
No. But like he just is very eager to like.
I was actually sitting there when he said that. He's eager to spread
the word, the good word.
Yeah, he's like Paul Revere.
Yeah, or like a Christian. He's like really eager to spread the news.
Evangelizing.
Right, and so he literally like if we're at dinner or something, and I'll like hit his knee or something to get him to stop talking about something, just to like hint like, hey, I don't want you talking about this anymore, like stop or whatever. And then he'll go, why are you hitting me under the table? I'm like, why can you not be
slick? Why don't you guys have code words?
Because he will forget them.
Because I used to have code words with my ex, and we used to do, when I wanted to leave a place, or when either of us wanted to leave, we would say tortellini. We'd like say it in like a sentence or something. Nice. And it was like, I have to go drop a tortellini off in the bathroom.
Oh my.
Yeah, and then it was like, oh, we know we're leaving soon.
No,
you should do something like that.
I know for a fact that Adam would then like his echolalia would just go crazy. Like if my word was tortellini, I'm like,
you should try it.
Okay, I have to go drop a big tortellini in the bathroom. Be right back. Adam would be like, tortellini. Oh my God, maybe I should make tortellini out of like sweet potatoes when I get home.
That is so funny. funny. He's like,
Would he not?
I want to make red wine and ginger tortellini when I get home with
He's like,
Romano cheese.
Maybe some vegan tuna inside. Like that's some.
Yeah.
So that's why we can't have that.
No, you guys should try it.
Or I've
Come up with your
texted him
own,
in
though.
public before. Like
Tortellini's mine.
We've been on a different couch, and I'll text him, and I'll be like, okay, like sorry, I got distracted because CBS said that I got rewards. And got excited. Coupon. No, but I'll like text him and be like, hey, like maybe don't mention that or something. And he'll go, why'd you just text me? Why can't you just say it out loud? I'm like, oh my fucking God. Which is very sweet and like very childlike innocence that he does not. Did we talk about this literally on the podcast? Oh, okay.
No, not exactly this. We talked about how he makes like weird things and
food.
and
Yes.
like chooses the weird thing.
It is this childlike innocence of which that he does not think negatively of others or doesn't think people have bad intentions. And so he's like, I can say anything or do anything I want in public. And he's like not fearful. He doesn't have the social anxiety bone in his body. I do.
I have
It's in my
few
pelvis.
socially anxious bones in me every Saturday night.
I don't think you do because every Saturday night you're like editing a video for me or streaming on Twitch. So well,
there's green screens
I don't feel
for
like
Twitch.
I'm trying to see what naughty or nice list. That was such a good fucking idea, Nicole.
Wait, I had I wanted to talk about Wicked.
Oh, you have something to say?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, if you're surprised with how Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo keep, like, crying at every press interview and acting like, you know, obviously these are, like, the most important roles in their life, you're, like, not meant for the theater life because, like, that's what it was like to be in high school for, like, the cast list to come out and everybody to be like, no, not you.
We had this conversation previously, and I was like, oh my God, they are always crying.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, but I didn't get to say that they're, like, theater kids.
Say it.
Okay, they're just theater kids.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
They are.
that's what it's like to be in theater. None of you experienced the cast list. At the end of the day,
This is their time at Denny's.
Yeah.
Just a really long time at
at
Denny's
Denny's.
after, or Applebee's. Ours was Applebee's.
and a smaller group, weirdly, like, because it's just the two of them. It's just a small
a lot
group.
of the time, yeah.
Yeah, but usually it's like big. It's
But
like,
now Ariana's talking about Ethan Slater, and now people are like, oh, I get it, girl.
oh, I mean, I don't get it. I feel like there are bad pictures of everybody, but I still don't get it. Like,
I would like to see it.
I thought he was
Especially-
cute in SpongeBob when I saw him on Broadway before they were dating.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
And
like
you
I
saw him
kind of
in
had my
Spam a
eye
lot.
on him before Ariana did.
Oh, and
Yeah.
you just didn't make a move?
Yeah, I was like I just feel like you can go and like
You could do
fraternize
SpongeBob.
with. I don't like that. That's literally so derogatory.
I think it's just because of the hat that you're
I
wearing.
could do SpongeBob. Like, in what way? Like, be SpongeBob? That's fucked up.
I just thought that you would like that because it's a compliment that you could do something on Broadway.
No, I don't want to do SpongeBob. I don't want to
Okay,
be
then
fucking
don't be in
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's annoying.
I would come and see every show
SpongeBob's
if you
a
were in
fucking
it.
prick.
I would stand at the doors, at stage doors or whatever it's called, every single night.
And I wouldn't come out.
Dude, there was a lot of people standing at stage doors for the Garden the other day at Vada Vada Palooza because I was there.
Is there a stage door for that?
I don't know what that's called. Like, it's their door to get out to go to their tour bus.
Their tour bus,
That
the
was
exit door.
a beautiful concert. I don't want to hear anything about anybody being like, oh my God, people were peeing. Oh my God, people
Were they?
smelled bad. I don't know. I was in a beautiful spot. I didn't get pushed. I didn't get
spot.
I didn't get pushed. I didn't get shoved. I loved the spot that I was in.
Weren't you
No, I know what you're about to say. Say it. What? I took the disability spot?
That's not
what
what
you're-
I was going to say,
that's what
but
that is what
you
you were
just
gonna say.
admitted it.
No.
Nicole took the spots
No.
of the people who had disabilities.
There was a barricade.
She pushed somebody out of the
behind
way. She pushed their
disability
wheelchair out of the way. She
section.
wheeled them out.
No.
She said, "Oh, there's actually a better spot way back there for people who are sitting down in
left
wheelchairs."
or stage right. I don't know how it goes. One of the sides. There was a disability.
Nice.
There was a disability section where people could sit, and nobody knew that there was a barricade behind it. But like not a hard barricade, soft barricade with the stretchy like string thing. So people were like being like decent and not pushing and shoving. And if you did push and shove, you just like rebounded back. It was like a nice like little like.
It's like in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
like
cute.
I was literally in Glow. Oh my God, you have to watch Glow. But I don't.
Oh my god, your train of thought is wild.
And no, No, it was really good. It was like the most beautiful time. Like that was my favorite concert I've ever been to be honest, probably.
Really?
And I met so many subscribers.
That's an insane thing to say.
No, like
we went to Doja Cat twice in 2 days.
Okay, I will say this was my favorite of the year.
That was this year. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Was it December of last year? Was that what it was?
November, December of last year.
That's what it was. Sorry, I keep thinking it was January.
I love Vada Palooza. I think you would have had an amazing time.
I probably wouldn't have because I like to sing along to music.
I sang along to all the music.
Yeah, but I don't know any of their music. Did they do
what?
Oh,
Did they do what?
Did they do Super Bowl ring?
Yes.
No, they did not.
Super Bowl ring.
Kiss my Super Bowl ring.
I don't remember if they did. I don't get that.
They definitely didn't.
Why do you say definitely didn't?
Because I feel like that's an old one.
No, it's not. It's from their previous album. Whenever
it is.
It's like from
Super Bowl ring is from Horseshit on Route 66.
No, it's the one before that.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay. You say previous album like
this is just
their
an
last
this
album.
is just an EP.
No, but the one before that, it's from a previous album.
Yeah,
is what you said.
it's from a previous album.
Yeah, and so when I say it's an old one, I'm correct.
It's not old. It's like from 2020.
That's old.
No. I think they might have done. I don't get that when people are like, "Did they play this song?" Like you could ask me that if they. Why
do you say it like that?
No.
After I just asked that question, you're like,
no,
"Oh, did I play this one?"
No, I'm saying like.
No, you did that on purpose.
No, I didn't.
You mocked me.
If we were at an Olivia Rodrigo concert and we were together, we should watch Olivia Rodrigo on Netflix with my mom.
That's what happened. That was what you were trying to say. You were
telling you.
What is Olivia Rodrigo?
I'm telling you, if people asked me, like if we were at a concert and you're like, what's the last song she played? I can't tell you for the life of me. I could have been screaming every single word. I don't know. If you, at the end of it, you're like, okay, did she play
really?
this
Because
song?
when I asked, did she play Trailblaze?
That I remember because that's like one of the only Cowgirl Clue songs I know by name. But I'm just saying that like, and I took a video for you, but I'm just saying that
you
like,
didn't take a Super Bowl ring.
Well, I was going crazy. I was crazy back then. I was so crazy. I was lit.
You were touched at that concert?
By the Jester. It was really tall and big. Can we insert it? Can we actually insert it this time?
Are you gonna say that every time you want to insert a thing now? Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, because then you will recognize it.
Oh my god! People didn't even care actually in the comments of that video about what I missed.
I got a DM.
Really,
being
they were like, "Wait, when did you look like the Suds?"
Yeah. Yeah.
No way.
I got comments. Oh, Jake did a really horrible job and he missed something. Like, do you think that you could personally send it to me? And then I had to send that video to them personally to them. And that's a lot.
What did they say? Did they say thank you or were they like, ew?
No, they said thank you. Oh my god, you got to watch Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen too.
Oh yeah, I do want to watch that again. I actually like that movie.
I finished it last night because the other night I just watched it up until my
I thought you watched it a
died.
second time.
I kind of did.
Okay.
I didn't watch like the last 30 minutes. It is spitting image of what basically not exactly happened to me and Julian Casablancas, but basically it feels like it.
Wait, is this play about us?
No, dead ass. But
well, you're the play, and the Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen is saying that about you.
Well, you're the plague.
Thank you. I'm going to cast 1,000 locusts on your small town and kill your firstborn.
Dude, when people were going through like religious psychosis, like during COVID, I cannot tell you how many people were going crazy about the whole locust thing, like it or crickets, maybe I think
it's locusts.
Was it? No, I don't know.
And then there was frogs, and then there was
frogs, like the flood.
The flood? Was that
I don't
plague?
know, but so many people were like going crazy because they were like, "Oh my god, look at all the grasshoppers in this like small town." It's like they actually have like a severe infestation.
I do remember that.
They're like, Jesus is coming. Well, where is he?
He's here.
Where?
See, you wouldn't know because you're going to hell. Oh my god, did you get tickets to
the Jesus meet and greet?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what I haven't gotten fucking tickets to yet? Trishmas.
I know.
Oscar, follow me on Instagram challenge. Also, Oscar, give me a ticket to... I'll pay you, Oscar, for a ticket to Trishmas.
Do you think that you get to like sit on her lap and tell her what you want for Christmas?
I hope.
What are you going to ask for?
I'll perform at her Trishmas.
I don't think we should.
Yes, she does.
I don't think.
I think you need to do Chronically Online Girl Explains Crypto Bros. That needs to happen. Everybody just know when that comes out in April for April 1st, April Fool's Day. It was my idea. Nicole should do it because there's tea involved.
No, I'm scared. You know what? the CPM would be really high on that one because anytime that you talk about money, a video does really well.
Yes.
However, I would attract an audience I do not want to touch again. One time,
touch again.
Like
you touched them?
Well, no. One time I touched a scary like male audience because it was like this like right wing channel that made a video talking badly about me. It was like Think Before You Sleep or whatever. And then my comments were flooded with like really negative comments. Like this guy has like doxed people, like people that I've met through Creators for Palestine. Like literally this person had to move because of this guy doxing this other creator. Yeah. And it was so scary. I was at your show. I think it was for Rocky Horror, maybe. Or maybe it was Godspell. And I was at your show. And it was like at the height of my paranoia. And I was so scared that somebody was going to come in and shoot me because that guy was like, I was like waking up to like hundreds of awful messages from like right-wing men. So I am not in the mood to like have any crypto bros like in my area or in my space.
Area. I just really would love to hear you talk about the tea with Satori.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly. Nobody does because it's the person who created
That's their name?
Bitcoin.
Satori?
Well, it's like their alias.
Isn't that crazy that we're going to have to see Elon Musk a lot in the next 4 years?
I know. You know, he's supposed to be in like the White House, like not cabinet, but like he's been given a role for like efficiency. I was just listening to the NPR podcast about him.
Yeah. What's the Polish word of the day?
Do you have a Polish word of the day for us?
Przeprowadzka.
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 Przeprowadzka. Przeprowadzka. Get out.
Okay. We have to go because my mom really has to pee.
Okay, what does it mean?
I think like moving. Aw, this is the last episode.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. to the bathroom.
Yeah, this is the last episode in this tub.
Yeah. I'm getting a emergency intercom from TMG Studios.
I am wearing my emergency intercom merch today.
Sorry, we're not actually getting an emergency intercom.
We are not going to TMG. We're not going on emergency intercom. They don't know who we are.
It's like a.
We're not going on Just Trish. They don't know who we are.
It's an emergency intercom from.
You cannot.
Papa.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye. See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
See ya. Ciao. I don't know.
See you later. Bye. See you. Bye. Bye. Later.